Tonight, when you finally sit down, your body stops moving, but your mind does not. You close the laptop, you put the phone face down, you tell yourself, now you can relax. But inside your skull, something keeps scanning. Did you forget a message? Did you say the wrong thing? Is tomorrow going to fall apart? Why does peace feel so hard, even when nothing dangerous is happening? The answer is stranger than stress. It is older than your job, older than your phone, older than the room you are sitting in. Your brain did not evolve to make you calm. It evolved to keep you alive. For most of human history, relaxing completely was not simple. It was risky. Your ancestors lived in a world where darkness mattered, sound mattered, silence mattered, and a small mistake could become the last mistake. A crack in the bushes was not just a crack. A stranger at the edge of camp was not just a stranger. Your nervous system learned a rule that still lives inside you. Check first, relax later, and sometimes check again. This is why your body can be safe, warm, fed, and tired. While your brain still acts like something is out there, it is not being dramatic. It is running an ancient program in a modern world. Anthropologist Alyssa Crittenden and her colleagues studied sleep patterns among the Hadza, a hunter-gatherer community in Tanzania. One finding was quietly astonishing. Across the night, the whole group was almost never asleep at the exact same time. Different ages slept and woke in different rhythms, so someone was usually alert enough to notice danger. Think about that. Even sleep was not total surrender. Even rest was shared with vigilance. Even night had a watchman, so your brain became biased, not toward happiness, not toward peace, toward survival. Psychologists call one piece of this attentional bias. It means your attention is pulled more quickly toward possible threats than toward neutral things. If there is one angry face in a crowd of calm faces, your brain finds it fast. If there is one uncertain sound in a quiet room, your body may tighten before you even know why. This is not weakness, it is design. Researcher Joseph LeDoux helped show how deeply the brain is built around threat detection. The amygdala, a small almond-shaped structure deep in the brain, helps detect danger and prepare the body before your conscious mind has finished explaining the situation. In plain English, your body can start reacting before you have a full story. That is useful when the threat is real, but modern life is full of signals that feel urgent without being physically dangerous. An unread email, a bank alert, a message with no reply, a calendar reminder, a news headline, a number on a screen. None of these is a lion, but your body does not always know the difference. When the brain senses uncertainty, your sympathetic nervous system turns up. This is the part that prepares you to act. Your heart may beat faster. Your muscles may hold tension. Your breathing may become shallow. Your thoughts may move faster than you want them to. Then the HPA axis joins in. That is the stress system connecting the hypothalamus, pituitary gland, and adrenal glands. It helps release cortisol, one of the hormones that keeps you alert and ready. Cortisol is not bad. You need it to wake up, move, focus, and respond. But if the system keeps firing when you are supposed to be resting, relaxation starts to feel impossible. You lie down, but your brain opens tomorrow. You close your eyes, but your body checks the room. You breathe slowly for 3 seconds, then remember something from 5 years ago. Why? Because your mind can create a threat even when the threat is not present. Psychologist Robert Sapolsky has written about one strange burden of the human brain. A zebra runs from a lion, survives, and returns to grazing. But you can sit safely in your apartment and activate the same stress chemistry by imagining a conversation, a bill, a diagnosis, a failure, or a future that has not happened yet. Your imagination is powerful, but it can also become a trap. This is where worry becomes more than thought. It becomes rehearsal. Your brain says, if you keep thinking about the problem, maybe you can prevent it. So you repeat the scene, you test every outcome, you replay the sentence, you prepare for the disaster, and for a moment, worry feels responsible, but the body hears something else, still not safe. Keep scanning, do not shut down yet. That is the strange reason humans cannot truly relax. The brain often mistakes preparation for protection. It believes that if you stop worrying, you stop guarding the door. Modern life makes this worse because it removes the old endings in the ancient world. Sunset changed the day. Firelight softened the group. Darkness limited activity. The body received strong signals that the active period was ending. Today, the day does not end. It glows. Your phone brings morning brightness into midnight. Your inbox brings work into bed. Your newsfeed brings distant danger into your nervous system. Your social media feed brings comparison into quiet hours. Anne-Marie Chang and colleagues published research in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, showing that evening use of light-emitting screens can delay circadian rhythm, suppress melatonin, and make people feel less alert the next morning. Melatonin is not a magic sleep chemical, but it is one of the body's signals that night has begun. When that signal is blurred, your body receives a confusing message. It is night, but it looks like day. You are tired, but something is happening. You are in bed, but the world is still calling. So the brain waits, and while it waits, it searches. This is why just relax is often useless advice. Relaxation is not only a choice, it is a biological state. The body enters it when it receives enough signals of safety. The solution is not to shame the brain. The solution is to teach it. You cannot command an ancient nervous system to feel safe, but you can train it with repetition. First, give the body a real ending to the day, not a perfect ritual, just a clear one. Dim the lights. Put the phone away from the bed. Stop turning the bed into an office, a theater, and a courtroom. Your brain learns from place. If your bed is where you scroll, argue, work, and worry, it will not read it as a sleep signal. It will read it as another command center. Second, lower the body before you argue with the mind. Slow breathing works because the breath is one of the few doors into the nervous system that you can touch on purpose. When you exhale slowly, again and again, you give the body a message it understands. Not danger, not chase, not now. Third, do not confuse rest with collapse. Many people wait until they are completely exhausted before they rest. But exhaustion is not the same as safety. You can be drained and still activated. Real rest needs a transition, not just a crash. Fourth, be careful with checking. Checking feels calming for a few seconds. You check the email, you check the message, you check the headline. Then the brain learns that anxiety can only be reduced by checking again. The relief becomes the trap. The question is not, how do you never worry? The question is, how do you show your brain that not every signal deserves your whole body? Cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, often called CBT1, is built around this principle. It helps retrain the relationship between bed, wakefulness, worry, and sleep. It does not simply tell people to relax. It changes the cues, behaviors, and expectations that keep the nervous system activated at night. That matters because your brain is not broken. It is learning all the time. It learned to fear, it learned to scan, it learned to stay ready. And with the right signals, it can learn something else. It can learn that the door is locked. It can learn that one unanswered message is not an emergency. It can learn that tomorrow does not need to be solved at midnight. But it learns slowly, because survival systems are cautious. They do not trust one calm evening. They trust patterns. So the next time you sit down and realize you still cannot relax, do not immediately call yourself lazy, anxious, or weak. Notice the deeper truth. Your body is carrying an old inheritance. It comes from nights around fires, from footsteps in grass, from groups that survived because somebody stayed half awake, from brains that treated uncertainty as something worth checking. That inheritance kept your ancestors alive, but now it is living inside a world of glowing screens, endless alerts, and problems that do not make a sound when they enter the room. So relaxation is not the absence of responsibility. It is the practice of convincing an ancient brain that, for this moment, the watch can end. Tonight, when you finally sit down, your body may stop moving, and your mind may keep scanning. But now you know why. It is not because peace is impossible. It is because your brain is still learning that peace is safe.